Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shining Light video podcast show, where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm Michael Esposito, the host of the show and an insurance agent specializing in business and personal insurance. I'll introduce my guest in a few moments, but first, a quick update on Forgotten Children of Haiti's fundraiser, Masks for the Frontline in Haiti. Thanks to our generous donors, we have raised $2,700 towards our goal of $5,000. Please help us accomplish our goal by visiting our GoFundMe campaign and making a donation of $8 today to buy one mask for one frontline worker in Haiti. The link's in my bio and the description of this video. This show has also been sponsored by HV Gold Rewards, the largest business networking Facebook group in the Hudson Valley. Visit hvgoldrewards.com to buy your $10 discount card and enter promo code FCH, and HV Gold Rewards will donate $8 towards our fundraiser. Well, without further ado, let's welcome my guest, DJ Echo. Hang on one second. We're going to be bringing him in right now. Hello, everybody. Hello. I see a couple of friends are in here. Oh, hey, Robin. Oh, there he is. Yes.
What? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
Awesome. I'm doing great. Good morning to you. Good morning to everybody out there.
Good. Well, let me get you a proper introduction. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shining Light video podcast show, where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm Michael Esposito, the host of the show and an insurance agent specializing in business and personal insurance. Wherever the music comes from, if there's no focus behind it, then it's just noise. Derrick May. What's the focus behind your music? Let us know in the comments. My guest today is an open format mobile DJ. His focus is to bring your party to life while playing the music you love. He's Jesus Perez Jr., aka DJ Echo, and he'll share what he's doing to keep the music alive while helping his community. Please welcome Jesus. What's up, DJ Echo?
What is going on? Good morning, everybody. How we doing? It's gorgeous outside today, right?
It is gorgeous outside. I feel like I'm in a radio studio with you right now.
I know. The setup's good on my end, man. I was kind of worried. I was like, all right, maybe it's not going to work, but hey, it's going good. I like it.
No, it works. It works perfect. I love that you're rocking the Mets gear. I'm from Queens, although I was brought up a Yankee fan, but my first baseball game was a Mets game. You grew up,
yeah.
So, Jesus, can you just give us a little bit of a background on yourself as to how you got into the entertainment business, how you got into DJing and enjoying and playing the music that you love for everyone today?
Yeah, definitely. Well, I mean, I've always been involved in music. My sister is one of the pioneers in freestyle music, Judy Torres. So I've always been involved with music from back when she started doing this when she was 18 years old, and she put out No Reason to Cry. So, and I'm 10 years younger than her. So I've always just been involved in that type of music. Her interest in music has kind of piqued mine. So through her, I started listening to freestyle music. I started listening to opera, Broadway shows, classical music. I mean, when I was growing up, it was like Hot 97, it was Z100. So I was always up to date on hip hop and R&B and pop music. But went through my sister, it kind of opened my horizons to all these different types of music. I lived in the Bronx till I was my last year in junior high. I came up to Middletown, New York, my first year of high school, got saved and started getting into Christian music. And I actually started a hip hop group. We were called God Squad. Further, I mean, 3 albums later, and I mean, I've ministered in a bunch of different states, went out to Puerto Rico, had my music played all over the world. I decided to take a back seat and kind of put that music on hold. And I mean, throughout those years, I accrued so much music. I've always loved music. I love what it does to people. I love what it could do to a mood and atmosphere. It's always been something that motivates me, whether I'm driving in the car, whether I'm cleaning the house, whether I'm working out, whether I'm just sitting in the backyard vibing. I love music, any type of music. So I had so much of this music. I had started to do open mics, and then from there I had got booked to, hey, do you want to, do an anniversary party for a friend of mine who later passed away, but he started this whole thing off, and I just went with it. I went out and I bought my first actual CD turntables. I actually put CDs inside, and it just grew from there. I loved what it did for me. It was a way for me to express myself through music on a different level, because before I used to write music. Now I play, but I can mix it, and I could manipulate the music, manipulate the sounds and this and that, and I can put my personality through the music. And it just grew into something big. I mean, I do weddings, I do birthday parties, community events, school events, proms. I'm open to everything. I do lives. I've played music in front of my house for anybody walking by. I mean, it's just I did the March for Jesus's. We had a few of them in Middletown, New York. So we did those. So just music has always been a part of my life, and this is just the new way for me to express myself now.
Right. Well, I have to ask you the question, because I grew up in Queens and I listened to Hot 97 and Z100, and the name Judy Torres is for some reason ringing a bell for me.
Yeah.
Was she a host on, or a DJ at all on Hot 97 or anything like that?
Well, she's a host now. She's a host on 103.5 KTU.
Okay.
But she's Judy Torres is like they call her the queen of freestyle. So I mean, she's
yeah. So 103.5 for sure. I remember I used to listen to that too for sure. So I definitely know her. I can't believe that's your sister. You didn't tell me that in all the free interviews.
I don't like to boast about it, because then then she gets all she gets big in the head,
But that's awesome. So you have an extensive background in music. You mentioned opera in there as well. So I mean, you freestyle, hip hop, rock, and then opera. How does opera play into this classical and everything?
I mean, it's just a beautiful way to express what you feel without talking, and that's what I loved about opera, especially opera, Broadway shows. Like the first Broadway show I ever saw was Phantom of the Opera, and I mean, I could get lost in the music. I mean, that's what I get lost in the music, and regardless of the type, like even like growing up, heavy metal and country were like, nah, I don't deal with that. But I've done weddings where all they want is country music. I've done mixes where it's just heavy metal and rock, and you start to like understand why people like that music. You can hear it, whether it's getting aggression out or just somebody, the lyrics in the song are expressing what you feel at that point in time. Like, I understand it, and that's why I don't ever put down a type of music. I listen to it, and I can kind of take a seat back and understand why somebody would write it, and then why somebody would like it.
Okay. And I'm glad you spoke about that, because it's interesting. When I was doing the research for the quote that I chose for you today, which was, let me just find it again, which is, if there's no focus behind the music, then it's just noise. And exactly. Derrick May is one of the originators of techno. He's from the 1980s. And when you think about that quote, it really is exactly what you're talking about, is that it doesn't matter what you're banging on. If you're banging on a steel
exactly.
drum or something, or you're playing it off of a soundboard, it's that if there's feeling behind it, if there's a focus, if there's an energy behind it, then it's beautiful music. And you've obviously learned all of that. Exactly.
I mean, if the song is, if you write something from somewhere, it's going to impact somebody. Some people just write to write, and they write because they automatically want it to be a hit. But the most impactful songs that have ever been written come from somewhere, from a traumatic experience, a delightful experience, whatever. And it goes out there and it relates, and people relate to it. And those are the best songs ever.
Right. So you do a lot, and let me just reintroduce you to some of the people that are just joining. This is the Shining Light Video Podcast Show, where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm here with Jesus Perez Jr., a.k.a. DJ Echo, and he specializes in events, weddings, all sorts of different types of parties. But of course, today, that has changed. And he's doing a lot of really cool things on social media, and also helping his DJ community get big on social media as well, in terms of doing DJing things live and DJing events live. DJ Echo let me refer to you to that when we're speaking about the music here.
Yeah.
DJ Echo, could you tell us about what you're doing on social media today to keep the music alive, to stay in front of everybody, to stay relevant?
Definitely, definitely. Well, I mean, you know, we're all, this is the first time in maybe ever that everybody in the world is going through the same exact thing at the same exact time. And,
Right.
you know, you have DJs that are right now out of business. You know, right now we don't, a lot of the DJs that I know are mobile DJs. So they do weddings, they do big bat mitzvahs, they do big parties. And right now we can't gather, we can't even do anything. So a lot of them are stuck. And unless they acclimate to the situation, you know, they're either not making money, they're not being relevant, they're not continuing their brand. And that's what I wanted to focus on throughout this whole experience, was to continue to keep DJ Echo and Echo Entertainment in the ears and in the minds of people out there, and also to bring in some new potential clients, but just new listeners, new people that want to listen and vibe out to really good music. So I've done lives. I've tried to do it with Facebook and Instagram. It's really, really hard to do lives because a lot of the copyrights, so they either stop it or they'll start muting it. So I've gone to Twitch and also TikTok. And both of those have been phenomenal platforms for me to be able to play my music on. With Twitch, no issues during the actual stream, no problems. They don't mute, they don't do anything. But once it's recorded and it's able to stream, they start to black out certain songs. So on that again, they don't delete the song. So it's still, they don't delete the whole stream. So it's still there. So you can still listen to it. But with TikTok, I've done 5 so far, and there's been no issues. I've gained a ton of new followers, a ton of new friends from there, some potential, hey, when we get out of this, I'm going to give you a call. I got this event coming up. So that's what it's all about. Again, you know, continuing to keep myself relevant and also bring what I do to new customers, to new potential clients, things like that. Also, you know, I have something that we do called the Hudson Valley DJs in Training. And what we try to do is bring up this new generation of DJs to teach them how to do things the right way. So trying to stay relevant with that. I just did a small live on there talking about how I do a live on TikTok and what's the setup and what I'm doing. And so that's the stuff that we want to train. We've done 2 events so far. One last year, one the year before that, which were really, really, really popular. So we were looking to do one this July. Not going to happen. So hopefully we'll do something by the end of the year. If not, we'll work on next year. But besides that, I've collaborated with a bunch of other DJs. I actually did a TikTok where the We Will Rock You, the boom, boom. Yeah. So a bunch of DJs came through and they were able to send me some stuff. And that's another part of it, is keeping the community together, you know, letting everybody know that even though we're not out there playing music, we can still support one another. We can still collaborate. We can still stay busy and stay relevant, because I tagged every single one of those people, whether it was on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, so people can go to their page and still look at them. And all my friends, you know, all the ones that have the technology and have the know-how are still doing their lives. They're still doing whatever they can do. I even have DJs that are doing like masked, like small weddings, you know, like justice to the peace kind of things, and they're playing live for it. I have friends that are doing virtual proms and this and that. So, I mean, staying relevant and staying out there, that's how you do it. And that goes for all businesses. Just like you're doing here, and just like all these other businesses are out there, you got to stay relevant. You got to stay in the public eye. And right now, social media is the way to do it.
I love that you're saying that about staying relevant, because that really is, like you said, that's the focus of this show, is to keep my audience relevant, keep the businesses in my community relevant, keep myself relevant. You're 100% right, is that we've had branding experts on this show, and they can't say it enough, of like, stay relevant, stay in front of your community, be there for your community, build a relationship with your community, because when we come out on the other side of this, it'll work out positive.
Exactly.
I have a specific question for you about all of this as well. This is the Shining Light video podcast show where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm here with DJ Echo, and DJ Echo spreads nothing but positivity. A question I have for you, DJ Echo, because I feel that the music community the music community, the social media community are all big on collaboration. And you yourself, as you just spoke about, collaborate a lot with other DJs. In fact, I was put on to you by another DJ that I had on here, DJ Dolce, who mentioned you in our show because she said you helped her out. So yeah. I just want to speak about the collaboration, and because it's so embedded in the music industry, collaborating, artists collaborating, and you collaborating as DJs together, could you just speak about collaboration and how that helps the business community? And the reason why I want to bring that up so specifically is, you know, our restaurants, all the local businesses that are out there, a lot of times they view each other as competitors.
Exactly.
But I think you could shine a light on what collaborating does to help you yourself in your own business and help your business community. Could you speak a little bit about collaborating and the ideas behind it, please?
Definitely. When it comes to the word competition, you know, to me, it's only competition when you don't think highly of yourself. You know, if you know what you're about and you know what you bring to the table, there is no competition because you're not competing. There's no one else out there like you. So you're not competing with somebody else. What you're doing is you're putting your brand out there, whether it's real estate, whether it's video work, audio work, whether it's photography, whether it's whatever it is, you know, you put yourself out there and you're going to have people. Now, everyone else will think it's competition because they're, you know, if somebody's looking for a DJ, they're looking at 5 or 6 different DJs. All right, now they want to see the competition, but I don't do that. There's so much work out there. We don't need to fight over it. You put yourself out there, you give the client the best price, and then you go from there, you know. To go to the collaborating part of it, you know, when I came into this, I'm self-taught when it comes to DJing, so I'm still learning. I'm only 5 years into this, and I'm still learning, and that's why I love collaborating with other DJs, because every other DJ has something else to bring to the mix. You know, like I'm this big melting pot of all these different ways of doing things and techniques and methods and knowledge from all these different DJs that, you know, maybe they didn't sit down with me and give me like a 5-hour tutorial, but little bits and pieces that I pick up from all these different DJs has made me into the DJ that I am today. And plus, you know, adding all my past experiences. So that's what I want to be able to bring. You know, everybody come together when it comes to the DJs. We all work together. We all can still eat. I know some people might not get what that means, but we all can still eat. You know what I'm saying? Right. I did a collaboration in December, and we did twas the night before Christmas, and I had I think it was 26 DJs all sending small video clips of a piece of that thing. And again, you know, it had nothing to do with DJing. I mean, some people had their rigs next to them, but some people were by fireplaces, some people with their families. But I just wanted to keep us together. You know, and this was in December. This wasn't during the pandemic or whatever. But that's what I like to do. I like doing these things where we can all get together. I did something also, a video on TikTok to, you know, for everyone to stay home, #stay home. And Dolce was one of the people that jumped on. And that's what I love, because when you start to do other things, they want to be a part of it. They see what you're trying to do. They see that you're not trying to be competitive with them. They see that you could all get along, and then everybody joins in, and that makes for great content. And that's what it's about, you know, whether it's music, whether it's videos, whether it's photography. It's about putting out great content where people want to see it. They want to hear it. They want to view it. And when you collab with other people, you're able to bring them in on all these different things, and you work with them. And that's what it's all about, man. And you know, there are people that know me that might not know Dolce. There are people that know Dolce that might not know me, like you. I mean, this right here, this interview right here is exactly what collaborating does. You know, me right. and DJ Dolce was one of the DJs that did the Hudson Valley DJs in training. She came in, she did a quick, you know, 25-minute seminar thing, and that's what it's about. And now we're friends. You know, she's cool. I mean, I love that chick, you know, so we're able to help each other out. And this exact interview is what that does. You know, she talked to you about me on the show. You found me, you know me through Ramon. And I mean, that's what it's all about, man. So you never know where collaborating can take you. It may not show up immediately, but down the line, you know, as long as you have that attitude of positivity and wanting to be a part of something real cool, it'll bless you on the way out.
Right. I want to just give you a shout out, Robin. My old coworker, Robin. Hi, Robin. She's saying to you, DJ Echo, I love your positive attitude and willingness to adapt to the virtual environment. And that is so true. It's all about adapting to the environment. I also have another message here. All right, I'm going to have to read that in a second.
Yeah,
I want to
no,
just get
I
to
said
my
BPM,
question.
the BPM Supreme. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I can talk to them. I can reach out to them. I know who BPM Supreme is. It's a DJ pool where a lot of
Oh,
DJs get
okay.
their music from and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll mix up with who is that person because I
Awesome.
can't see them.
I can't see it either. I'll get to, let me see. Oh, that's okay. That's Janet.
Okay. All
Yes.
right.
From HV Eats. Yep. She's definitely, you speak about collaboration, which I kind of want to stay on that topic of collaboration. HV Eats, Janet Irizarry, I had her on the show not too long ago as well. And we were just talking about, the restaurants in the Hudson Valley. That's where she highlights all the restaurants in the Hudson Valley. And she's kind of like trying to put them all together. Right. And when you think about collaborating, and like you just said, it's the 6 degrees of separation. It's like, we're all, it kind of just brings all these different networks together. So to me, the reason why I wanted to bring that up so specifically is that when we're collaborating in the social media environment or in the music or DJ or artist environment, you got to expand that out to our businesses to collaborate together. And going back to your point, as you said, about that, your confidence, there's no competition when you have confidence.
Exactly.
And if you can collaborate with your communities, which is so vital right now, to collaborate together, to come together and create great content, create great services for your community, you're going to be able to come out on the other side of this.
Definitely.
For sure. And I'm really happy you brought that up. Froze up a second there. I'm losing you.
Yeah,
can you just repeat yourself? Yep.
So with the collaborating and all that stuff, the HV Gold, the group that I'm a part of, the HVFLI, with Ramon, I actually put out a post to them a few days ago and told them, listen, hopefully we're about to get out of this thing. I told them, listen, you want to do a grand opening? Let's do a grand opening. Listen, I don't even have to be inside the facility. Throw me on the outside. I just need electricity. But let's get the people pumped back up. Part of all this throughout this whole process is preparing for the way out. And so many people are going to want to get haircuts. They're going to want to go to salons. They're going to want to go out to eat. They're going to want to go out and dance. They're going to want to go out and congregate. And us as businesses, us as business owners, us as small business owners, especially locals, we have to be ready for that. And not just let the big gigantic conglomerate businesses get all of that. And these people want to go out there. They want to congregate and they want to feel alive again. They want to feel regular. A new normal, though, it'll be a new normal, but they want to feel that. They want to be out the house. You know what I'm saying? So us as business owners, we have to be ready for that. So I hope that we're all preparing for that. For when we get out of this thing, it's going to be a rush of people and a rush of money going out there, and we have to put ourselves out there and make sure that we're collecting some of that so that we're able to kind of recoup on the losses that we took these last 3 or 4 months.
Yep. And I want to speak about HV Gold Rewards while we're on the topic of collaboration, because I'll be having Ramon on Friday. But first, this is the Shining Light Video Podcast Show where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm here with Jesus Perez Jr., a.k.a. DJ Echo. He is a mobile format DJ, bringing your music to life. So you can book him for events. When we come out of this, you could definitely book him for events. And right now, we're just talking about some of the things, the way that he's adapting by DJing some live streams on Twitch and on TikTok and on social media. You can definitely find him in all those places. We're talking about the topic of collaborating, and we know about collaborating in social media environment and in the DJ and music environment. But something that our mutual friend Ramon, who put us in touch with each other as well, started is a big networking Facebook group, which actually sponsors this show because he's all about collaborating. Could you tee Ramon up, because he's coming in on Friday? Could you tee us up as to who he is and what HV Gold is all about?
Sure. I mean, me and Ramon, we clicked. Right out the gate. The guy is locally Hudson Valley minded, and you don't find a lot of people that are like that. He wants to stay local. He wants to stay Hudson Valley. He wants to stay small business. And he does what he can to help. The guy's always putting out great marketing tips. he's got an awesome team behind him. Just a real good crew of people that are always by his side, that are always working hard to answer questions, to help with, kind of filtering out who does and doesn't belong. And, so, I mean, it's just great to see somebody who is willing to go out on a ledge for local and promote us as much as possible and make it feasible for us, to go out and do that. His group is like, I think it's 8,500 people that are inside that group. I mean, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of eyes on anything that you're allowed to post in there. And that's a lot of eyes when he promotes you. It's a lot of eyes that, you probably don't have on your regular Facebook page. Now, listen, through all my social media, I don't have 8,500 altogether. You know what I'm saying? So being able to promote on there with him, and then there's the HV Gold Rewards card, which is given to clients, and you get put on that card. So when they specifically want to use the card to go out shopping or go out to eat or whatever, they look on that card. They can see where you are on there. They can see who's available, what you offer, what discounts, what, promotions that you have going on. So, I mean, he's got a really, really good plan, and he's done it to a T. I mean, he's an awesome dude. He's a good friend of mine. I really do consider him a friend. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm glowing about the man. He's a good guy, and I know he's gonna be here Friday, so I'm definitely gonna check in. But he's just a real good guy, man. He cares about the community. You don't find that a lot.
Right. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, like you just said, I mean, I got hooked up with him only about 2 weeks ago. And right away he jumped on my my fundraiser and said, hey, you know what? We're going to donate $8 for every card sold. So and that just speaks to the kind of character that he has. But I definitely wanted to speak about HV Gold Rewards because we're also talking about collaborating, and that's just a huge collaboration of businesses. So definitely visit their Facebook group. He'll help you out to get your business promoted on there. He's all about the local community, which is what this show's all about. It's all about the local community and being able to bring us all up. And I just also want to put a little side note to that, because our community expands outside of the Hudson Valley. There's local communities everywhere across the country. So if you're listening to this and you're not in the Hudson Valley, that's okay. Find the local community, the local business community, and organize together. It's very, very important. When you listen to Ramon's video about why he started HV Gold, it was all about bringing money back into his local community. And you could do the same in yours. Doesn't matter where you are in South Carolina, Virginia, California, Florida, wherever you are, there's a local business community. Reach out to them and form what we have here, because as DJ Echo has been talking about, when you collaborate, you're only expanding your network, which is only going to help you grow as a business. And that's what this show is all about. It's all about to help you grow and help you be able to stay relevant. So I'm so happy that you brought a lot of that stuff up. Thank you very much, Jesus.
No problem.
I'm going to move this show a little bit forward here, because otherwise you and I are going to be on here forever. But I know you're behind your DJ equipment. And are you going to play a song for us? Are you going to play a little mix for us?
Actually, I have to switch over from my tablet to my phone because my tablet is dying. But I did a mix for Middletown Parks and Recreation. They do a weekly workout session. So I actually did a mix for them yesterday. So when I come back, I'm going to play the mix directly from there so you guys can hear it. So I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Be right back. Be right back.
All right, so he's gonna leave me alone with all of you right now. It's for me to figure out what to fill the blank in. But I just want to a few things. So first off, this is the Shining Light Video Podcast Show, where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm here. He's here. I trust me. He's coming right back. I'm here with DJ Echo, and DJ Echo is a mobile format DJ, and he plays anything from weddings to all sorts of different events. Of course, right now he's had to change the way that he's doing his business because we can't meet, we can't have these big functions that we used to have before. So what he's been doing is he's been doing live events in terms of streaming live on Twitch and on TikTok. And you can go to he's powered by DJ Echo. You can go to his social media accounts to check it out. It's a lot of fun. You could put it on in the background. You're getting some real live mixes from a DJ who knows what he's doing, and it's very entertaining. I just want to see if we have any questions here, and we don't. Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. We got 50 frozen drinks. This is really dope. Feeling the love all the way from Queens. So yes, our community does reach out outside of the Hudson Valley into Queens. I actually had a real estate agent who came on from New York City. I had Robin Forrestal, who is a part of the St. Luke Foundation, which is what our organization works with. She's all the way from South Carolina. She came on the show. So we do expand outside of the Hudson Valley. And am I using Ecamm? Yes, I am using Ecamm, Alana. So Ecamm Live is one of the softwares that I use in order to be able to get this live feed from Instagram onto Facebook. Right now, Instagram does not, their API does not let me be able to multicast onto Facebook and onto YouTube. So I have to do it on my phone on the Instagram app. And then what I do is I use the software Ecamm Live to be able to stream onto Facebook as well. I just want to go back a step here into collaborating and into the Hudson Valley and collaborating in your local communities and the importance behind it. The importance behind it, it's going to help grow your network. And a little example to that is in the social media world. So using YouTube as the example, when you look at YouTube influencers are the people that you're constantly seeing in your YouTube feed or even in your regular social media feeds. The way that they grow their networks is by going on each other's shows, by going on or doing TikToks together or doing Instagram Lives together or doing YouTube videos together. So the theory behind the collaboration on social media is if I have 1,000 followers and you have 1,000 followers, so we're here with DJ Echo. So let's just say DJ Echo has 1,000 followers and I have 1,000 followers, and DJ Echo is on my show today. Well, his 1,000 followers, ideally, are going to be watching the show, are going to see this show, this stream that we're doing live right now, and they're going to find out about me. And maybe I'll get half of his followers. So now I just increased to 1,500 and the same to him. So it multiplies that way. And it looks like we have him back. So we're going to have a live DJ event going on right now. Thanks for sticking with us, everyone. All right. So we're going to have a little bit of a live music session coming on in about 2 seconds here. And there he is. Yes, he's back.
Different angle, but I'm back.
That's all right. All right. So this is the Shining Light video podcast show where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm here with DJ Echo, and DJ Echo is going to play a little bit of his freestyle mix that he has prepared for us for our show today. I want to thank you all for sticking in there with us, and he'll be coming on in just about 2 seconds with his live mix. DJ Echo, you just go live. You just go on whenever you're ready.
All right, cool. Thank you.
You are being powered by DJ Echo.
Hear it?
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute, I want to change my mind. This just don't feel right to me. I want to raise your spirits. I want to see you smile. No, that means I'll have to. I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier.
Nice, nice. I like the mixing. Do you hear me? We'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. Nice, nice. I like the mixing in there.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. So, you know, I just want to bring up why we played that, why we did that for everyone, because I feel that a lot of people think that a wedding DJ or a regular mobile format DJ, that which you are, and not to knock anybody in your DJing community, but a lot of times they're just playing songs and they're just playing one song after another. But what you do is that you blend the song, but not just blend the song. You kind of bring in a little couple elements in there. We heard the horn in there. We heard some turntable mixing in there. So you do a little bit more than just play song after song, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, again, it's a personality thing, and I know. And listen, and like you said, not to knock anybody, because I know a bunch of DJs who don't do mixing. They don't blend. They kind of just play a song. They let it play through the whole thing, but you know what? That's the clientele that they have. They don't want that. They don't want all the noises and the mixing and this and that. You know, the people that I usually DJ for are a little on the younger side, and even if they're not younger in age, they're younger at heart. So they want to hear the bells and the whistles. They want the mixing. They want a continuous mix where you kind of keep everybody on the dance floor and kind of moving. So that's what I've kind of formatted, and it almost feels wrong not to do that when it comes to mixing. For me, it feels totally wrong not kind of blending everything together. But you know, again, it's whatever people want. You know, I've been told, hey, listen, when you mix, I don't want scratching. I don't want to hear scratching at all. Now, for me, that's good because I don't really know how to scratch. But you know, it's what the client wants. You know, if the client
right.
And that's part of, like, when I sit down with, you know, my client, whether it's a couple or somebody's birthday, I make sure that I say, what's the no list, which is what don't you want to hear. So I've heard, I don't want to hear the chicken dance. I don't want to hear the Macarena. I don't want to hear Michael Jackson. I don't want to hear Elvis Presley. I don't want anything before the 80s. So, you know, I mean,
what kind of party is this?
Listen, I aim to please. So
that's right.
You know, so.
This is the Shining Light Video Podcast show where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm here with DJ Echo. DJ Echo just played one of his little mixes for us. You can check him out on TikTok, on Twitch to watch his lives and stream that whole thing live to be able to play in the background and have a party at home while you're quarantined. DJ Echo, Jesus Perez Jr., can you please tell us, you're a positive person. You're a person who really looks on the positive side of things. You're always looking at the positive side of things. Could you share with us what you see as a positive outcome from this quarantine that we're living in today?
The biggest thing, and I know it's hard to look at what's going on with the economy, and people are passing on, and I know that's all and it's not even the negative side. That's just the real life aspect.
Yeah, right. Acknowledging reality, sure.
Yeah, exactly. But as a positive, I can't speak for anybody, I speak for myself, but learning to slow down. To me, you know, sometimes you get into a kind of like high energy. I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to be here. I got to do this. And you don't get time to quote unquote smell the roses. For me, slowing down, continuing to build on my craft, get more music, look at new artists. I always like to play local artists. So I'm always out there looking for local artists to kind of throw them in there and mix them in. You know, the biggest thing for me, and it may seem, you know, cheesy to other people, but with all the downtime, I've been able to build my community on TikTok. And I understand that, again, people think it's a kid's game, but the reason why I joined was a brother, and you may know him. I'm sure a lot of people do. His name is Gary V. And this guy is exactly, you know what I'm saying? Everyone's like Gary V. But
I follow his playbook, man.
Exactly. So one of the big things that he talked about was TikTok, and how it was going to be this big, gigantic. This was going to be the new thing. It wasn't, you know, before it was Musically, and then it changed over to TikTok, and then everyone thought it was a kids app. And me going on there and seeing there's such a older community that's on there, that's just out there to have fun. And like I said, you know, I've done my lives, and I've done them without any hitches, any problems. So that works for me. You know what I'm saying? It works for me because I'm able to DJ fully. I take requests, I do shout outs, and I'm able to build this community, meet new people. And all this is because I don't think I would be where I'm at right now. And I don't think I would have been able to dedicate as much attention to TikTok, to my music, to
To growing your personal brand.
Yeah, exactly. And another big thing is dealing with a new situation. You know, we all have to deal with a cancellation because of whatever reason. But when you hit a pandemic, everything shuts down. It has nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with your client. And most of the time, it has to do with the facility. They can't have people there. So now you have to, and the contracts really don't have anything to, you know, my contract especially has nothing to do with a pandemic. You know, it has nothing to do with when the facility says we're not open at all. So you have to change the way you do things. This pandemic has made me a little bit lighter on my feet, a little bit quicker on my feet, to understand that not everything is cut and dry, that you have to, as a business owner, you have to be a little compassionate to the client and all the situations. Like, and I've been blessed in the fact that no one's canceled on me. They've postponed, whether it's next year, whether it's next school year, whether it's 5 months down the line. I actually have a call today at 11 o'clock with one of my clients who's supposed to be getting married in July. And the facility, you know, told them, listen, we're not going to be able to hold it. So now I have to sit and talk with them and let them know, listen, we could do it next year, whenever. So it's about being light on your feet. It's about kind of dodging the punches and kind of taking what you can get. And a lot of the times we don't deal with something like this because it's never happened before. So,
right.
That's big. That's my biggest positive, I think, is really just kind of changing and adapting to any situation that comes across, you know?
Yep. And I like that. What you said there is that you're taking the time to slow down a little bit, but build your personal brand, which is what you're doing. And you're doing a tremendous job at it. I got to tell you, I follow you on TikTok, and you're doing a tremendous job on there. This is the Shining Light video podcast show where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm here with Jesus Perez Jr., a.k.a. DJ Echo. He's a mobile format DJ, and he's doing a lot to help his community. He collaborates a lot with other DJs, but he also does some really, really interesting and cool things in his local community. He's not hooked up with any non-for-profits or anything like that. He just does this out of the kindness of his heart, and with his friends and with his family. He puts together something called survivor bags for the homeless in his community. They just get together, they buy a bunch of materials and things that they feel that the homeless might need in their community, and they put these survivor bags together. Jesus, I have to ask you, because I always do, about witnessing any acts of kindness and generosity in your community. But because this is something that you do with your friends in your community, could you share that with us as the act of kindness and generosity? What made you think of putting that together, and how do you go about doing it?
Well, I mean, you know, being in Middletown, I've done ministry work, and the one thing that's been a constant in this area is there's always a homeless population. I mean, we have a warming station during the wintertime where the homeless can go there they can sleep overnight, they get food, they get a warm meal. So I wanted to put together a bag, a book bag, you know, a duffel bag, whatever, filled with essentials that they're going to need. So, you know, water bottles, you know, sanitary items, toothbrush, toothpaste, socks is big, gloves, hats, scarves, things like that, you know. And, you know, that's the one thing about my Facebook community that I appreciate, is that, you know, Facebook is more geared to the people in my area, so they can relate to what I'm asking when they see, because everyone sees it, you know, they see it. You know, our Thoreau Library in Middletown, they allow the homeless to go in there. It's warm in there. They can read, they can get educated, they can see what's going on in the news, and so they allow them to go in there. I've worked with the soup kitchens in Middletown. I've done work with them for food drives, can drives, when they do their Thanksgiving and Christmas meals. I've gone in and volunteered, so I've seen this stuff firsthand. And you know, I used to live in the Bronx, and you know, I was this close to being out on the streets, and so you know, it kind of touched my heart in that way. And I just thought, you know, why not? You know, they're always on the move. They're always kind of like, okay, got to pick up and go. So I thought, all right, well, let's put a bag together. Let's fill it with some essential items. Throw a quilt in there, a big cover in there, and let's give it out there. And this is my 4th year doing it, and every single year it's just been phenomenal. Just the kindness and compassion from friends, families, businesses, ministries, corporations. I mean, whether they're building their own bags, they're donating money for me to build the bags, or they're just sending in items to fill bags with. I mean, it's just an outpouring of love from the community. You know, this is not, you know, Toys R Us or Walmart. These are local businesses, local ministries, local churches, local people, friends, family, this and that. And you know, to me, the best part is, you know, what we usually do is when we first started, there are few areas within the city where the homeless camp out. And I mean, this is like backwoods. This is on the railroad tracks, on the side of the tracks, and this and that. So we actually took the bags and went out there and walked the back roads and this and that, trying to find them and giving them. And eventually we started to go to where the warming station, and we kind of parked right outside there. And as they started to line up, we would say, hey, come on over, guy or girl. We had girls, or, you know, the girls obviously had the feminine products in there. And we would give it to them, and just the appreciation on their faces, and, you know, oh, thank you so much. And, you know, God bless you and bless you. And, you know, it just, it fills you up. And, you know, and we don't take pictures of them. We don't do videos because of, you know, privacy issues. But we make sure that we relay that to everybody that's helped us. We give them shout outs and make sure that they understand that they were a part of something big, a part of something that really hopefully changed somebody's life. So, you know, I mean, that's, you know, we try to do that every single year. We do clothing drives. You know, we've done toy drives for the homeless shelter here. So, I mean, you know, there's a need, and for somebody who now has the ability to give back, I want to give back. You know.
Yep. And you do that, with the March of Dimes as well. You've been DJing their parties for 7 years now, and you're very active in the community. And you have a shout out from HV Eats, our friend Janet here. She's telling you she loves it, and Janet does a great job as well. If you visit hveats.com, she's got a long list of food pantries and non-for-profits that you can go and help out to help feed these people that are in need right now. We talk about, you know, the positive outcome from all of this, and we're fortunate enough to have a positive outcome to all of this, whereas some people that are less fortunate than us, they don't. So please do help them out. Reach out to Jesus Perez on his Facebook and see how you can help him put together some survivor bags. And at the very least, visit hveats.com to be able to take a look at the list there of the food pantries that need some food in your local community. Definitely reach out to them.
I think me and Janet are going to be friends. She's
oh, yeah. No. You guys have to hook up for sure.
So.
Good. This is the Shining Light Video Podcast Show, where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm here with Jesus Perez Jr., a.k.a. DJ Echo, mobile format DJ, bringing the music you love to life on social media today, on Twitch, on TikTok, on Instagram, all over the place you can find him. Listen, you're active in the community, and you're bringing us to a different place in the Hudson Valley, to Middletown. I've had so many people in Poughkeepsie and in my local area of Highland, but you're in Middletown. So school us, tell us the places that you're missing right now that you can't wait till this quarantine is over to walk through the door and say, I'm back, baby, take care of me.
Well, most of the places that I miss when it comes to food, they're still open. They do the whole, you know, you have to order in advance. Like, there's a few places, like there's Holy Dog right in downtown Middletown, La Fonda, which is a Puerto Rican restaurant. There's a new place that I just kind of found out. It's called Three Ninjas in Middletown. They do takeout hibachi. I mean, the biggest place, and it's not a restaurant, but the biggest place that I want to go when this is all done is I need to go to my barber, Fusions in Middletown. I miss the fresh cut. You know, I've actually, I mean, I had to cut my own hair with clippers, and I just cut it all one length, and that's it. I've been wearing a hat a lot lately, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just it's about a sense of normalcy. It's about getting back, man. And again, it goes back to, as a business owner, we have to be ready for this rush of people wanting to get back out there again. And the biggest thing is I miss the crowds. I miss DJing crowds. I miss having people dance and jump and cry to certain songs, and just I mean, I like changing the atmosphere of things, and I want to get back to that. And I know, you know, it might be a little while, but I'm ready when it does.
Yes. I think we all are, and I can't wait for you to go back to Fusion, because I've seen your haircut now. I'm just kidding. Yes, but yeah, definitely shout out to Holy Dog, La Fonda, Three Ninjas, and Fusions in Middletown. Definitely check them all out when this is all done. This has been the Shining Light Video Podcast Show, where I shine a light on my guest My guest today has been Jesus Perez Jr., a.k.a. DJ Echo. DJ Echo, before we wrap up the show, is there any message, any final thoughts that you would like to share with everybody? Handles, links, websites, anything that you would like to share before we wrap the show up?
Definitely. Well, first of all, thank you to you. Thank you for the shining light, man. I appreciate the platform to be able to just talk, man. I mean, listen, this is a lot of interaction right here. I don't get this. So
this is nice.
Thank you to you and for reaching out and us doing this. And for anybody that wants to follow Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all powered by DJ Echo. That's the handle, powered by DJ Echo. If you want to listen to some of my music that I've streamed online, you can go to mixcloud.com/powered by DJ Echo. And then if you want to, my website is poweredbydjecho.com. Kind of everything's kind of the same, except for my YouTube page, which is Huguenot Designs. That's the name of my design company. We do logos. We actually did a logo for this show. We do logos. We do flyers. We do videos. I do a lot of all the artwork and all the videos that I use. I make. I've tried to become as self-sufficient as possible, but I do all that stuff, and I also do an interview show called In the Element, where we interview local artists and people from around the area, trying to make whether it's DJs, rappers, singers, young actors. I mean, we try to get everybody in there. So we're looking to go into season 3, I think, coming up hopefully soon. But that's Huguenot Designs on YouTube, and that's really it. I mean,
very cool.
As for a positive message, I mean, I don't want to get cheesy, but the sun will come out tomorrow, man. I mean, we're all gonna get, and I know it's a trying time, but tests and trials make us better people. And as a business owner, I hope that we get out of this better, and I think we get out of this a little bit more educated on being able to deal with whatever comes our way. So just stand firm, stay positive, help each other out. We all need to help each other out. That's automatic. We all need to help each other out, whether it's a share, whether it's a like or a comment, whether it's social media, whether it's going to visit somebody at a restaurant and buying something. Listen, you may have all the food in your house set, but going out and going to a restaurant that it's only able to give takeout, going there and supporting them is big. It's so big, man, because they were there for us. They were there for us when we needed to go out before this whole thing. So they need us to go out there and eat and go out there and support them any way possible. For the online businesses, even like the paparazzi and all of them, hey, we're all just trying to stay afloat. So whatever you could do to help, just do it.
Right. I think that's a great positive message about collaborating, about staying relevant, and about taking care of your community, for sure. I appreciate you saying that message. And for all the links and handles that he just shared with everybody, they'll be in the comment section of all of the social media that I put out for us. So check out the social media slicks that I put out, and you'll see that in the comment section. And yes, big shout out to Huguenot Designs for making the very cool logo that I've been using for this week, and probably going forward. I got to thank you for that. Awesome. For sure. So I want to thank you so much for coming on the show today. Really appreciate you coming on. You are definitely very active in your community, helping your community out. And like I said, yeah, DJ Dolce put me onto you, and also Ramon put us onto you, and we all connected together. So obviously you're there helping, networking, collaborating, making sure that everybody is staying afloat and relevant. So thank you very much for doing that for us, Jesus. We really, really appreciate it. And I appreciate you coming on the show today.
Not a problem. And actually, one of the people that just was on is one of my friends. Press forward to the next level. That brother right there is an inspirational, kind of positive speaker. So maybe that's something, DJ Dolce.
Yeah, we're going to have to collaborate. And I see a fabulous.
He's a cool dude.
For sure.
So hopefully, that's what it is all about. So.
For sure, yeah, and I see a fabulous Mom's Life is on, and she's going to be coming on the show pretty soon as well. Awesome. This has been the Shining Light Video Podcast Show, where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. My guest today has been Jesus Perez Jr., a.k.a. DJ Echo. your mobile format DJ, and he does more than just weddings and events, especially now. He's live on Twitch, he's live on TikTok, he's live on Instagram. You can find him in all of his social media platforms. Play his music in the background, have a good time, put on a dance party at home, have a good time, make yourself feel like you're normal again. Check him out. He's all over on all the different social media platforms, so you could definitely find him. Before we wrap the show, just want to give a quick update on Forgotten Children of Haiti's fundraiser, Mask for the Frontline in Haiti. Thanks to our generous donors, we are now at $2,700 towards our goal of $5,000. Please help us accomplish that goal by the end of this month by visiting our GoFundMe campaign and making a donation today of $8 to buy one mask for one frontline worker in Haiti. The link's in my bio and the description of this video. I'd also like to thank our show sponsor, who will also be on the show on Friday, HV Gold Rewards. Visit HV Gold Rewards. They are the largest business networking Facebook group in the Hudson Valley. And you can visit hvgoldrewards.com to buy your $10 discount card. And if you put promo code FCH in, they're going to donate $8 towards our fundraiser as well. Tune in tomorrow. My guest, Ariana Dingman from Ariana Designs, will discuss social media marketing and branding for you and for your business. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank you so much, Jesus, for coming on the show today. You were awesome today. I loved our little live DJing event. If you didn't get to see it, watch the show. It's on IGTV. He played some music for us as well. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you for listening. Have a great day. Tune in tomorrow at 10. We'll see you all there. Stay happy and stay healthy, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Shining Light video podcast show, where I shine a light on my guests and the positivity they're spreading in their communities. I'm Michael Esposito, the host of the show and an insurance agent specializing in business and personal insurance. I'll introduce my guest in a few moments, but first, a quick update on Forgotten Children of Haiti's fundraiser, Mask for the Frontline in Haiti. Thanks to our generous donors, we have raised $2,700 towards our goal of $5,000. Please help us accomplish our goal by visiting our GoFundMe campaign and making a donation of $8 today to buy one mask for one frontline worker in Haiti. The link's in my bio and the description of this video. This show has also been sponsored by HV Gold Rewards, the largest business networking Facebook group in the Hudson Valley. Visit hvgoldrewards.com to buy